let's do fitness. Welcome here. It's good to have you. Come over to your yoga mat, press play on the playlist, share it in the chat, and I'll post it next to the class. I'm going to go ahead and press play now. And so if you're joining along, it's kind of nice to press play roughly at the same time so that we have a similar experience musically during our class today. Stand up on your feet, shake the arms, shake the legs, wiggle a little bit, just get those heebie-jeebs out. Make sure you got a lot of room around you so there's nothing to kick, nothing to get in the way. Reach your arms up above your head. Fingertips tall. Stand tall too, like stand tall on the feet. We're gonna go into Frankenstein Walks, but first just reaching the opposite knee. So opposite knee to hand, side to side. I kind of feel tired in my body today, but I feel like aware and ready in my mind. So we'll see where that goes. So side to side on the knees. And then if you want to, I'm not going to today, but you can extend the leg to full extension. So it looks something like this, like the leg goes all the way forwards in front, taps the knee, instead of bending the knee in front of you. So go ahead and try that if you want to. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hands behind the head. Step your feet apart comfortably. You're gonna hinge at the hips and let the spine stay tall and stand up all the way, spine staying tall. We're gonna do 10 of these in total. They're called good mornings. Perfect for this morning. Inhale, exhale. 8 more. 7. 6. 5. Inhale, exhale, stand. Make sure you're bending your knees a little bit when you do this movement. It's really helpful to give the back somewhere to have length from, just to bend those knees. Last 1 or 2. Awesome. Once you're done that, we're going to come down onto the hands and knees. Come on down. So I just want you to feel the hands pressing down into the floor. Feel the roundedness between the mid-shoulder blades. You're going to let your shoulders back down and then back up. So notice how the arms stay fully long. Like my arms don't change in length here as I do this. Like I don't bend the elbows. But I'm pressing down and up, letting the scapula come together and letting the scapula come back apart. The scapula are your shoulder blades. Let's do 5 more. We're just on the hands and knees here. And 4. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3. And up. 2. And up. And 1. And up. Rest off the hands for a bit. Just come back into the heels. Feel the feet stretching out just a bit. We're going to make that harder a little later, and we'll put the elbows on the ground and try scapular push-ups using the elbows. But on the hands and knees is a great way to do it as well. All right, we're going to come to tabletop again. We're going to do shoulder taps. You can do this in tabletop or in elongated tabletop. Just lengthen it out a bit, walk the knees back, tapping opposite shoulders, like so. Left and right, and left and right, and left side and right side. With the music, if you got the music with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. That's what the music lines up for me anyways. I know it's going to be a little different for everybody, but it's kind of like a tap every 4 beats. Tap and tap. All right, 1 more each side. Come back to hands and knees. Walk the hands and knees in, tabletop. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, kick your right leg back, straighten it out. Inhale, lower the knee to a hover. Exhale, press the right leg straight back. Inhale to a hover. And back. Let's go. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. and 1. Other side times 8. Exhale, press the left leg back. Inhale, hover. Exhale, back. 6 more. Warming up those leg muscles and the core muscles here. Push the palms down. Last one. Back down to the hands and knees and get off the hands for a moment. Just sit back onto the heels, bum over top of the heels. Take a sip of water, rest out, shake out, move the shoulders a little bit, move the hands a little bit. And let's do a little bit more on the hands and knees. Come back onto them, hands and knees. Now we're going to reach the left arm forwards and the right leg back same time. Inhale, reach left arm, right leg. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the elbow knee together. Inhale, reach apart. Together. Apart. Elbow and knee together. Last one. Back to hands and knees. Let's go left leg, right arm. Reach apart, hold, and extend. Extend as long as you can. And keep holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, elbow knee together. Inhale apart. Exhale together. Inhale apart. Together. Apart. 2 more. Hands and knees. Come back down to hands and knees. We're going to let the right leg move out to the right side and back in. Out and back in. The leg stays bent in about a 90-degree angle in the knee as the movement is found in the right hip. Moving it out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Try on the opposite side. I'll change perspectives for you in the camera if it helps. So we're going to go out to the left side with the left leg. Just moves out, comes back in. Three more, and 2, and 1. Nice. Staying on the hands and knees. Right leg comes back behind you like this, like the sole of the foot's planted on the ceiling. Knees in a 90-degree bend. We're going to press up with the sole of the foot, keeping the knee bent, and then relax the knee back down to a hover. Try it. 8, 7, 6, more just like this. 5, 4, push the palms down, stabilize in the back. 3, 2, grip the fingers other side. 8 of those on the left leg. Sorry about the beeping in the background. We're making yogurt today. Homemade yogurt's the best. Last 2. Last one. Back down onto the hands and knees. Let's sit back onto the heels for a moment and just rest the feet, rest the heels. Shake the hands, shake the arms. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's go on to our back. Turn around, lay on your back. Once you're on your back, you're going to bring your hands behind the head, knees up to the chest. Interlace the hands there behind the head. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, do a crunch. Down and up. Down, inhale. Up, exhale. Down, inhale. Up, exhale. 5. 4 more, count them yourself. Nice, put the feet back down on the floor. Turn onto your left side. Put the left elbow down for a side plank on the elbow and on the knee. So the knee and hip are in line. We're going to then lift the hips up off the floor and reach the right arm up. Sometimes this feels a little bit awkward to set up initially, but once you get it, you get it. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Reach the right arm hand underneath the left armpit. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach under. Inhale up and under. Controlled with the breathing, 2 more. Feel your shoulders. Support with the right palm down on the ground next to your left forearm. And now lift back up onto your hands and swap sides. So you're just going to go over to the other side of your yoga mat. Right elbow on the floor. Knees in line with the hips. Lift the knees up off, or lift the hips off the ground. You're on your elbow and your knees. Take a breath in and reach up. Exhale, take a breath out and reach under. Inhale, breath in, reach up. Exhale, reach the left arm underneath the right arm. Inhale up and under. And up and under. You can do this. 2 more. Keep pressing that right elbow down into the ground. That's part of the key of the movement, and also letting the hips stay a little lifted. All right, bring the hand down to the floor, support. Come back up onto the hands and knees, and then stand up onto your feet. Once you're on both of the feet, you're going to grab for your band. So I've requested that you grab something like this for class. They're about $1. Hold it between your hands. Even if you can't find the loop, I do this where I just tied it together. This is actually just one long band that I tied together. So hold it between your hands, step the feet comfortably apart, and pull the band apart with the hands, and let it come back together. Apart, together. Just like that. We're going to feel the workout in the shoulder area here, but also right about here, like in the back of the body, between the scapula, between the shoulder blade, is they're drawing together, right? So I'll change perspectives for you. I'll do it backwards. As the hands come apart, the shoulder blades come together. Elbows stay underneath the armpits, underneath the shoulders. It's pressing the arms out to the side. You can dance a little bit as you do it. Woo! Have some fun with it. Bounce a little bit on the legs. And then come back to feeling serious. Get real serious about it. 2 more. 1 more. Relax the arms and the shoulders. As soon as I said get really serious about it, I couldn't help but laugh. All right, bring the bands around the ankles. Whoop. Remember to wear tights today. Last week and the week before were a fun leg burning experience. Let's stand on the left foot. We're going to press the right leg out to the right side and bring it back in. Press it out and back in. Now you can kind of notice how I'm trying to keep my posting leg stable into the hip area, up into the torso. So everything there just kind of stays stable, and the movement is primarily just this right leg abducting to the right side, leading with the heel and the pinky edge. 3, 2, 1. Other side, post on the right foot, left leg floats, press it out to the left side about 7 times or 8 times. Exhale to kick, inhale to let it back in. After maybe 1 or 2 more in that left leg, we're going to start pressing the right leg back in space. Okay, so now we're going to post on the left leg and stand lengthwise on the yoga mat so we got room to press the leg back. We're going to hold the hands in the hips. We're going to press back through the right leg, then relax the legs back together, or almost together. It's this muscle here, right? The big bum muscle that's working to take that leg back and up. So you can even put the hand right on the bum, feel it. And then as you press back, you should feel this glute muscle get toned and kind of firm up underneath the hand. Pressing back and then releasing, pressing back and then releasing. You don't have to have the hands on the bum muscle just like that. You can put them back on the hips. Keep going. You got this. 5 and in. 4 and in. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's do the same thing on the left leg. So now we're going to post on the right foot. Left leg is back, extending. See the length through the leg. Both legs are pretty long. Hands on the hips. Left leg back. Keep going. Exhale, press back. Inhale, release. Last 2. Last 1. Nice job. Back onto both of the feet. Let's take the band up to the hands. Grab hold of it. We're going to do another set of abductions, and then we'll take the arms up and down in front of us. Let's just show some shoulder flexion here. All right, so hold the bands again. Slight squat. Pressing out and in. And out and in. Let's go a little faster. Out, in. Press out, release. Press out, release. Keep going just like that. Three, 2, 1. Hold out, and release in. Slowly back to center. Now hold the tension in the band. We're going to bring the elbows up in front of the shoulders and back down. Looks like this. Elbows up and back down. You could extend the arms all the way if you want to. So reaching arms up and then rebending. Reaching arms up and then rebending. Keep going. Let's do 6 more. And there is slight tension in the band, so you are pulling a little bit outwardly with the hands as you do this. The band isn't floppy. It's slightly tense. You got 3 more to go. 2 more. And 1. Oh, those are so hard for me for some reason. Just feel the shoulders burn in that workout for me. All right, let's take the band around the ankles again. We ain't stopping yet with the band. We're gonna keep working with it. So now it's around the ankles again. We're gonna post on our left foot, and we're gonna step the right leg out to our right side and put the foot on the floor. You're gonna put the floor on the foot. They both work. Step the leg back in, step out. It kind of feels like skating almost, if you've ever been ice skating or roller skating. So we press the right leg out and back in. Pressing out, stepping out to the side and back in. Let's keep going. Let's do 5 more. 4. The body weight is situated over top of the left leg. 3, 2, 1. Other side. 8 and in. 7, 6. Hands can be on the hips or in front. With the beat of the music, every 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Step in, out, and in, and out, and in. 3 more. All right, now we're going to step back with the right foot and step it onto the floor. So we're crouched over the left leg, and we step the right leg back. Step in, step back. Now we got the beat going in the background with the music here. So let's use that. We're going to go with the beat, kind of every 2 beats, back and forwards, and back and forwards, just like that. Back and forwards. Last 2 on this leg. Last 1. Other leg right away. Left side. And back. Keep going. You got this. 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Get rid of the band. We might bring it back a little later. Let's take a sip of water. I need it. All right, now we've had a little bit of time to drink some water. Check in with how you're feeling in your body. That is what I'd kind of consider like our warming up period of time. Our body has had now a chance to work through a lot of different ranges of motion, a lot of different activities, and muscle groups are waking up. Now we're just gonna make things a little bit harder. We're gonna challenge our muscles to burn for a bit, and we're also gonna challenge our heart to rise up in rate. So we want our heart rate to hit a pretty high position, a pretty high rate in our day during this next maybe 5 to 10 minutes of time, okay? So let your feet come comfortably apart. We're gonna do some squats. We haven't done any squats yet today. We normally do lots of squats. So let's squat down and stand up, down. Any pace that works for you and any depth that works for you. So if you wanna just go into like a medium squat, do that. Or if you wanna go lower down, and it feels okay for you to squat the hips below the height of the knees in the squatting position, do that. That's very beneficial. So going down low, standing up tall, down low, up tall, just like that. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3 more, 2, 1, and 0 for good measure. Heel lifts. So now we're gonna go up and down on the fronts of the feet. So this is the activity, lifting and lowering the heels. If you need something to hold on to, just hold a wall or a chair in front of you. It's more important to have a bit of stability as you start so you don't fall. And then as you get better at this, maybe you let go of the wall for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake out the calves. Lunges, left leg forwards, right leg back behind you. But it is not like runner's lunge from yoga, like not a long lunge. It's a very short lunge, quite short. Let's lunge the right knee down next to the left heel. Down and up. Lunging, straightening the legs at the top. You could go a little longer, it's your choice. We'll all feel an ideal position, especially for the knees. Like me, when I step my right leg back too far and then I try to lunge, it kind of just doesn't feel that great on my front knee. So that's why I step my back foot in a bit. So just starting with a shorter lunge. Last one, other side. Right leg forwards, left leg back. Let's do 8 of these lunges. 8, 7, 6. Hands in front of chest when you lunge, beside the hips when you stand. 3 more. 2, 1. Hands step back forwards. Nice. I like the way lunges work the legs a little bit differently than squat. Let's do a squat again. Squat with a bum kick at the top of a squat. Let's try the bum kick first. So we just kick and kick. I want you to kick and hold for a fraction of a second. Kick, hold, kick, hold, kick, hold. You feel that hamstring right here on the back of the leg. Now we're gonna squat and then kick and hold. Squat, kick, hold right, squat, kick left, squat, right, and left. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel lifts. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Squat with a knee lift. You can do it. Heart rate climbing, squat, knee lift, squat, left side, squat, right side, left, right. Keep going. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake, wiggle, jiggle. Grab water. Brief rest break for some water. Come into downward facing dog. My heart rate's climbing. I don't know about yours. Let's go forwards to plank. Lower the knees, do a push-up. Lift the knees to down dog. Let's do a few more of those. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower the knees. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, push up. Back to down dog. Again, inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower the knees. Inhale, lower the chest. Exhale, push up. Shift the hips back and up, down dog. Do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. You can speed it up like I just did. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, knees, do a push up. Lift up. Down dog. So all one breath. The breath switches to exhale on the way back up from the push-up. All right, let's lower the knees. Doing great. Roll the shoulders once or twice. I want to do hamstrings today, but I don't know if I have my hamstring sliders nearby. I do. You're there. So pause the video if you're on the recording. Go grab a piece of fabric times 2. You can see this is an old pair of pants I don't wear anymore. I'm just gonna put it down at the end of my mat. Now you can use 2 pairs of, like an old pair of socks or something like that. Or they make sliding discs. You can buy those. But who wants to buy something new? Right now you're laying down your back here. Heels are on top of the fabric. And we're gonna go on a little bike ride, extending the legs, pressing the heels down. So you wanna press the heels down fairly firmly if you can. If your environment works for that. Keep going, pressing down with the heels. Giving the floors a little polish. For 3, 2, 1, and stop. Let's put the feet in closer to the bum. Put the hands next to the hips. And we're gonna bridge the hips up and down. Keep going just like that, lifting and lowering the hips. 10, and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the head. Crunches. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, and down. Keep going just like that, making your way through these crunches, making sure that your back isn't getting hurt by the crunches, that you're kind of controlling the movement. So control over speed. Sometimes I myself get caught up going just fast, looking for the heart rate to increase. And then later in the day, sometimes I can notice that I moved a little too quickly. So we want to be mindful how we move. Last crunch, up. Find your slidey fabric again. So heels in, Both legs out and in. Pressing down as you do this. If you prefer the bicycle style where the legs alternate in positioning, you can do that. I just want to switch things up for you. So heels pressing down, drawing in and extending out. Now, this is almost the same movement as a squat. The difference is when we squat, our knees usually are able to come up to about here. So this is kind of like our squatting position. Legs would extend in our squat. But in these hamstring slides, we're really getting that the back of the leg to fire up. Keep pressing down. 3, 2, 1. Bridges again. So feet walk in close to the bum. Lift the hips up and hold. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ooh, that's a good beat. 7. I've already said 7 and 6. We're at 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips a little bit more. Up. Squeeze the bum a little bit more up. Lift. Take one more breath in. And exhale, float down. Nice work. Let the head relax. Let the arms relax down beside you. Let's take a few rounds of breathing here on the back. In and out through the nose. In and out. And let's stand up on our feet again. So just rock and roll up until you're standing on both your feet. And I thought today would be a nice day to do just a little bit of flow at the end of our class here. So find the feet, let the arms relax beside your hips. You're gonna face forwards on the yoga mat and notice your breathing. Take a deep breath in and reach up all the way. Exhale, dive down to the floor. Hands to shins, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, put the palms down, step your feet back to plank. Take an inhale, lower the knees. Exhale, lower the chest and belly. Inhale, lift your heart to baby cobra, press the feet down. Exhale, lower your heart. Do a hand and knee push-up. Shift your hips back over the knees and then lift them up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, belly, baby cobra. Exhale, lower the heart and knee push-up. Shift your hips back and up. So can you see how it's beneficial to do those down dog plank push-ups that we did earlier in class? It kind of preps you for this, right? Let's try it again. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down, chest and belly down. Baby cobra now, inhale. Exhale, lower the heart. Hand and knee push-up. Shift your hips over your knees and lift your hips up. Kick your right leg up, breathe in. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Step through with your right foot. Reach up with your arms, crescent lunge. Pivot back to warrior 2. Left foot on the floor, arms reach apart. Lunging the knee over the ankle. Turn the right palm to face up. Dancing warrior, reach up. Left hand on the left thigh. Take one more breath in. Windmill your hands down to the floor. Step back to plank. Take a full breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, belly, lower down. Baby cobra, lift your heart. Lower your heart, exhale. Hand and knee push up. Shift the hips back over the knees and up into the air. Kick your left leg up, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through with the left foot, reach up with the arms, crescent lunge. Straighten the leg, back leg. Lunge into the front leg. Pivot the back leg to the floor, arms reach apart. Nice. Let's go up to that dancing warrior. Breathe in, left arm up, right arm back. Feel that stretch out on the left side, abdomen, ribcage, armpit. And then we're gonna windmill the hands down to the floor. Step back to plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower down. Baby cobra. Tabletop push-up. And stay. Stay in that tabletop position. We're gonna walk those knees up for reclining hero. Knees up at the top of the mat, toes to touch. Lean back onto the hands or elbows. I'm digging the tunes today. This is our cool down. Letting our body slow down from some of the movements that we did. Some stretching. If you want to come back further onto your elbows, please do. If you're doing this halfway, one side at a time, please switch sides. Three more breaths in and out the nostrils. And then once you're done those breaths, you're going to come back up onto your hands. Sweep your legs to the side and then forwards in front of you. We're going to stretch our hamstring. We're going to grab behind the right leg and the knee and extend the left leg out. Then we're going to lay down on our back and extend the leg we're grabbing up into the air. So just lay down back, kick the right leg up. For 3, 2, 1. Relax the stretch. Same leg is still held. Don't let go yet. And kick the same leg up. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's do it on the left leg. So hug the left leg in, extend the right leg out. Kick the left leg up, straighten it, or close to straight. It doesn't have to straighten all the way. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Bend the leg, kind of like wind relieving. Hug the leg in. And same leg up, kick up. Holding behind ham. Kicking up for 3, 2, 1. Relax and release. Bend both knees, feet on the floor. Hips on the left, knees to the right side. So what I mean by that is move both hips over to the left side of your yoga mat and then move the knees to the right side. You can have the hands on the heart or belly or open like a big capital T. This beat is super good. I like the little background noises. Let's try the twist on the opposite side. Hips to the right, knees to the left, hands wherever. Knees back up. Soles of the feet to touch, knees apart, cobbler's pose. Lift the knees back up and extend both of your legs to final resting position on your back. Let the arms expand. Let everything just settle down and rest down into the yoga mat or the floor. So sometimes we come to the yoga mat with a lot of energy in our body, but mental fatigue. Sometimes we come to the opposite of that, a lot of fatigue in our body, but mental energy. Just be thankful for what you showed up with today, and it will turn what you had in class today into enough. If it was a bit tiresome, be thankful for your awareness of all the feelings in your body, how you're tired, and the areas that still were able to work. And then we'll turn your experience of today into enough. So that's what I was hoping to focus on for our last week of the month here, is gratitude. Turning just what we have right here, this community, this practice, this yoga mat, these poses, this body. Gratitude for that, because it's enough. Thank you so much for sharing your practice if you're here during the live session. If you're here taking the recording, thank you so much for coming by on the website today and taking the recorded class. I'll see you for the next one, Thursday, 30-minute focus, 7 p.m. Take care.